What is happening? Welcome back to the Past Alive. Thank you all for tuning in tonight for the return of Mailbag Monday. And we are prepared to get super freaking rowdy tonight with a bulbous stack of packages sent in by you guys. And also maybe one or two things that I picked up off of eBay as of the last week. So I think we got like 7 or 8 packages possibly to savagely swashbuckle our way through in tonight's video. So thank you guys all for being here. Let's get down to it. We'll start off with this PWE. I think this might be something that I bought off of eBay in an impulse buy as of maybe about, I don't know, several days ago. It's from a guy named Chris Bryant, and not the major leaguer Chris Bryant. This guy's name's spelled a little differently. But I don't recognize that name, so I don't think it is a subscriber. It could be very, very wrong, but we shall see. This is one of the eBay purchases. So something I bought just a couple days ago whenever I heard the news that the great Whitey Herzog passed away and left us several days back. I figured I had to have this error card that is in this year's Heritage. Red Schaindienst, but obviously pictured is Whitey Herzog. It's not a very valuable card. I picked it up for a couple bucks off of eBay as soon as I heard it was passing. As I'm like, oh, that's a cool one that I've kind of wanted to get my hands on, but I haven't bought any Heritage. It's not something I typically buy or collect. But I don't even know if they went on to do, I guess this wasn't corrected, so it's just an uncorrected error. You even have the facsimile Red Schaindienst on here, but obviously that is Whitey Herzog. So that was the first thing I picked up personally with my allowance. The next thing we are going to open is, looks like, you know what? I don't even know which one to go with. I think we'll go with this one before I give away any addresses. James Reynolds has a bunch of cool cards in that set. Yeah, you know what? I've seen a lot of stuff. The nickname inserts or parallels they have in there that I saw posted on the Facebook group, the Big Cat and the Hawk and everything else. And I thought that Herzog was pretty cool. Uncorrected error, so I had to grab that one. But this next one's from our buddy Scotty Arms. He had told me about a week ago he was sending something. I have no idea what it is, but Scotty Arms, if you're in here, shout out to you, Scott Armistead. And it looks like we have something in a team bag. We're at Brian Charles' houses. John is bringing it this week. Yeah, I definitely am. Until after, what? After, well, I guess I have a video lined up for tomorrow. Then Wednesday we'll do an auction, hopefully. Then after that, I'll probably go into a hiatus again until Sunday if I'm able to get out and find any goodies. The weekend's supposed to bring some good weather, so I hope to get out to some new outdoor flea markets abroad. So we have a promotion here. This is a propaganda piece. Collect the best 2021 Upper Deck. Upper Deck Sports. I don't know if this is something that Scotty Arms does or if this is like just, I guess it's a propaganda piece that says, John, hope you enjoy these. I think you will. Scotty Arms. Scotty Arms he's a big fan of the 92 Upper Deck short print, the Tom Selleck, Frank Thomas. We're both obsessed with it and both wish each other the PSA 10 at some point. This is pretty sick, though. The Joy of Baseball. I have not seen these. Bob Ross, The Joy of Baseball with Clemente, waiting in some kind of swamp. That's a pretty sick card. These are from, I know they're made 2023. I'm not sure what release it is. You guys will have to help me out on that one. But that's a pretty freaking sick Clemente in the swamp. Scotty Arms gives off some serious mafia vibes. Tanko says, hey, look at this. He was brought up in a recent live stream, but we have Rasputin. I don't think Rasputin ever had a card. Well, apparently he did in Goodwin Champion set from 2009. That's pretty freaking crazy. Well, this has to definitely go into the background. Rasputin, one of the gnarliest human beings in the history of mankind, I feel like. Just would not die. Must put that next to Assy McGee in the background. Another Rasputin card. World's most mysterious figures from Allen and Ginter. This is a mini card, looking even creepier in this one and giving off Charles Manson-like vibes. A Siberian mystic seen as an ether healer, madman, or as either healer, madman, or both. Rasputin won the favor of Russian Emperor Nicholas II and his wife Alexandra and treated their son Alexei Alexei's illness, he later became viewed as a threat to the empire and was murdered in 1916. They like stabbed him, they tied him to a log and threw him in freezing cold water in a river and shot him and poisoned him and a bunch of other stuff. And he kept coming back to life. So, Rasputin, if you're still alive out there in Siberia, beneath the permafrost or wherever you may be, we salute you here at TPIA. And the last card we have in here, Arnie for President. I have no idea what this is, but I see we have Pee-wee on here, JFK, and a bunch of other figures. This is a pretty ridiculous card from 1993. Get out there and vote. Arnie has already saved our country. What release is this from? Spoofy Tunes, Series 1. That is a pretty wild card and a wild package of cards overall. It's a Swamp Thing parallel of Clemente, Rasputin cards, and an Arnie for President. Very, very nice stuff there. Scotty Arms, you're the man. Thank you very much for sending that my way. We will go on to the next package is actually from Cheryl. I was finally able to get a package out to Cheryl, some 90 Topps cards that she needed to complete her set. We got Fitzy in the house. Paul says, we're going to talk about Black and Gold Sports Addict tonight, or are we going to save that for Wednesday? We can definitely have the time of our lives and talk about my epic encounter there yesterday when I stopped in. Danny A says, hope your day is going well, John. Thank you for another video live. Always entertaining, like always, you're the GOAT for the card collectors. Danny, thanks a lot, man. I'm glad that you were able to make the live stream, and I appreciate you being here for your kind words. We have a stack from Cheryl. I don't think I'll read the note on camera if there's a note. Typically, I think she likes me to leave that off. But I tried to find some stuff yesterday at local antique places because the weather sucked. It was like 33 degrees out in the morning, so I wasn't going to go to any outdoor markets because there wouldn't have been anyone set up. But I went to a couple local places, and one of them happened to be Black and Gold. What is the new? There's a new name for it. But it's been a while since I've been in there. I've not been into his new location that opened in December, kind of behind our mall. And we have a casino at our mall now, and he's in the plaza behind that. Well, as soon as I walked in, I was like, whoa, he's got wax. Turn to my left, there I saw wax boxes, I saw complete sets, I saw a whole bunch of slabs. There were multiple cases on the wall, maybe 3 showcases full of slabs. I'm going to say that 99% of them were not like companies that you or I would ever really heard of. Maybe like, maybe 1% was PSA, maybe, and that's probably pushing it. But anyways, from what I remember about the slab case, there was one Shaq O'Neal rookie, 92, 93 upper deck. So PSA 9. It did have a price tag on it of $395 for a Shaq 92, 93 upper deck rookie PSA 9. So I saw that, and then he had a box of 90 Topps behind the counter. And I was like, ooh, 90 Topps? Of course, I always want 90 Topps. So I was like, how much do you want for that? And it was a cello box, but it wasn't an actual 24-pack cello box. It was like the cello wrappers that are just tossed in there and jostled around. General retail value of those is like $50. That's 36 packs, same amount of cards in a pack as a wax wrapper box. It had a price tag of $115 on that one. And there was a hobby box of 2022 opening day. He said those were 70. I think they sell for about 40, 45, somewhere around there. So I was in there for about an hour or so, and I got all kinds of stories that were happening, things that are going on in the hobby, and everything else. Card show that he's hosting coming up here soon, where the tables are $500 a piece, apparently. He only has 80 tables. He doesn't want anyone local coming because people that are local don't have any money. So he's getting people from out of town. I guess one guy is the wax man from Texas. There's a guy from from Canada that bought 14 tables. So there's all kinds of stuff happening with this card show. It's going to be inside of the casino later this summer. So $500 a table, and tables are about to sell out. And I guess also on top of that, he had told me that he has assisted the FBI with apprehending 4 different America's Most Wanted criminals that have come into his store since December. Now, mind you, we're still in April, but since December, he has, I guess, facial surveillance recognition that as soon as you walk into the store, it zooms in on your face, And if you are on this in this database for the FBI, it sends a signal to this guy's phone, which pings you, and then he calls the state police. The state police then show up about 10 minutes later and apprehend this guy. So he has foiled and apprehended 4 different America's Most Wanted criminals since December. And this is just the tip of the iceberg of things that we discussed while we were in there. But all kinds of things happening with that store. And I didn't buy anything. I walked out of there without buying anything at all because after I saw that $115 price tag on a 90 Tops box, I was like, yeah, I'm getting out of here. I can go and get one of those on eBay for $50. So kind of a lot of money. And if you look at the Shaq comps, Shaq is like a $50 card, PSA 9. So pretty freaking wild. But that was my first time in there in quite a while, and my last time in there for quite a while. But nice guy, but I don't know. The last time I talked to him, he was putting an elevator in his 1-story building. Jeff Mason, you didn't buy anything? Welcome to the welcome to the most wanted list, pal. Yeah, honestly, as soon as he said that, I was like, well, that's kind of awkward. So like, yeah, zooming on my face and stuff. He's like, I got 12 state of the art cameras in here that they're listening to our conversation right now. If I want to go back and play them and listen to everything you said, I can do that. I'm like, well, naturally, that's what you can do with surveillance cameras. I had surveillance cameras in my store when I had one. You know, like I don't know, you can buy cameras for like $200, not that expensive, but yeah, it was pretty wild. And then the list of things that seemed very far-fetched and outlandish just continued on and onward, and I got out of there. I don't know if I'll go back. I'm sure there's plenty more things that were said that I just didn't bring up that are just so far out there that I'll remember them sometime and I'll bring them back up. But it was a pretty ridiculous encounter to say the least. First time I've been in there in a while. Trevor Whips is America's Most Wanted Junk Wax crossover. Trevor, thank you, man. Glad to see you in here tonight. Teddy Bear says, good thing the alert wasn't disabled when you entered. That's what I'm saying. Floyd Vince, I thought the guy I met today who bought $400 in supplies to sell cards for a nickel each was weird, but that takes the cake. That's pretty crazy, man. I've seen people do that too. Yeah, that's so wild. To spend that much on supplies when you're selling cards for that cheap. Yeah, start off with the bare minimum. Start off with the penny sleeves and maybe top loaders, and that's really about it. Make sure you can sell the cards first before you buy that much in supplies. I kind of cringe when I have to buy like white boxes. If I buy boxes in bulk, I usually buy them 100 at a time. And it's tough to spend like 60, 70 bucks on blank boxes, but you need them for shipping. And so you kind of have to. I buy the generic ones that are a lot cheaper. I think it costs me usually about $43 for 100 boxes. If you buy the BCW, you're going to spend probably 70 for 100. But you got to have those freaking supplies. I just would make sure I can sell cards first before I am spending $400. That's crazy. So we got some money in here. Some random $10 from Cheryl. We have a pack. Oh, look at that. Paul L., your dream has come true. 94 Flair Series 2 pack. A-Rod rookie card, but even better, John Hudek insert, which is what Paul L. has been asking me to open for a very long time. Tango says you can just put my cards in cut up cardboard taped up and I'll be I'll be happy. Floyd Fence's bribe money. So Cheryl got my 90 Tops cards. I'm not gonna read this on camera, but she did get them complete her set, so that's freaking awesome. And she's enclosed some things in here. Oh, sure. You didn't have to send me $10 for shipping those cards. You didn't have to do that at all. She said, I love seeing what you get online in the flea markets and what people send. She says, congrats on quitting smoking. Keep on posting. Cheryl, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't really know what else you're working on, so I didn't know what else to send you, but I'm sorry it took so long to send those 1990 cards. I feel bad because I get backed up on things. Even on Facebook, I have messages from probably a year ago that I have never even opened or looked at, but it's just, there's a lot going on. Abe Lincoln rookie. Abe Lincoln's actually put on the Omen list. So let's see what Cheryl sent. A bunch of rookies. Spencer Steer. And does Pee-wee roll his own cigarettes now? Now, Pee-wee's smoking American Spirits. So I gotta hide this money from him because he will see it and he'll take it and use it to buy a pack. He sounds a little bit better, but the emphysema is still really wearing him down. Looks like someone sent John Taco Bell money. It's probably why I'm in such a good mood, because I just left Taco Bell like not that long ago. That's 2 days in a row, and I'm drinking something from our unofficial sponsor, caffeine free tonight. It's glorious. Spencer Steer 2023 rookie card. That's from Series 2. Tristan McKenzie rookie. A few years back. It's from, I think it was Heritage. And a Mountcastle Legacy rookie, very nice. Corbin Carroll, definitely can't go wrong picking up and collecting his rookie cards. And look at that, Prince Fielder, the Topps 52 design for Floyd Fan. Floyd Fan, I think I might have sent you that one a while ago. If not, I may send you that one again, or for the first time, I should say, if I never sent it to you. And some Bowman Platinum. Is this the newer one? I don't think I've opened any of these. 2021. I don't think I opened any Bowman Platinum that year. I think I did a lot in 2020. There is a Scooble rookie card from 2021 also. Joey Bart is now on the Buccos. Dalton Varsho and Ryan Jeffers. Texas ZVA should make a Baja Blast spinoff. They make a Mountain Dew, but it's not very good. I think it's something real generic. What is it called? Like Mountain. It's not Mountain Mist, but it's like, that's like Faygo. It's something else weird. I drank it and it like wasn't, I don't know, it didn't really taste too carbonated. And there are flavors of Zevia that aren't good. The cola is good. The caffeine free is the best. I think it tastes like Diet Pepsi without all the filthy junk that they put in that. And cherry cola is all right. It's like a acquired taste for that one. For the other one, the cola, the caffeine free cola, I think they're freaking awesome. The orange one and stuff is kind of gross. Stephen Kwan is killing it this year, so that's definitely nice one. The 73 design. We got Tim Lincecum rookie card, very nice. And we got a 1971 Greg Lazinski and Scott Reed. Pretty freaking awesome stuff, Cheryl. Thank you so much for that. And time to dive into this. Teddy Bears' rookie box. Got to be a whole room now. You know what? I gotta make a rookie box update video. I'm going to do that sometime soon. I'm trying to get a bunch of things in order. And I'll be making my very own mystery boxes. They'll be debuting this Wednesday to try to liquidate a bunch of overstock that I have. But I'm trying to take this time now and use all the downtime I have to organize cards. I have too many of. I think we all have too many cards. But I haven't got any collection calls in, geez, it's been a while. It's been quite a while since I have had any calls. It was every day, sometimes 2 a day for quite a while there. But then that store in the mall opened up, and he stole all my business, which kind of sucked. I don't think Black and Gold Sports Addict is taking my business, but I used to send people his way if there's stuff I didn't want. But we got 94 Flair, outfield power, the Big Hurt, as Corey calls him. Big Hurt, definitely a nice one there. Corey I don't think he's in here because he's bad service. Yeah, so I'm trying to get things organized, but my toy room is still a giant mess. If you don't believe me, I will gladly show you how much of a mess it is, if you want to see it, if you so desire. Because I haven't done anything for a while, but so we got a big giant mess. There's Jeff Bidiger, of course. This is why when someone says, hey, is this on standby or next to you? Of course it's next to me, because everything is next to me. We have all kinds of stuff. The Pee Wee candles here. And this is kind of the way I set things up now, is I kind of broke down some shelves for display pieces and decided to keep everything on the wall. Again, it's still a work in progress, but I like the figures on the wall the best. This is going to be the Cops and Crooks wall. I'm probably going to do that after this video. There's a few cases I'm missing to put some more on here. And, I mean, this is what we are dealing with in here. There is the Food Fighter wall is pretty much done. Bionic 6. Here is the wax case. And this is not even full. It's not even all the wax I have. I still have more that's going to carry over. There's an NES in box. And here's some random sets we have here. All kinds of mumbo jumbo laying down for me. And that's the setup. That's what we have going on these days. This is what we're trying to get figured out. So lots of goodies. TPIA Studios. TD91 Bowman. Paul Elsa's Mumbo Jumbo. Did I really say that? Add it to the phrase there. Random trip. So we got Thomas insert card. Definitely a nice way to start off. John Kruk. Can we find a John Hudak, or will we just be cursed with the Tom Candiotti unibrow of the millennium? Jack Morris. Doesn't even look like Jack Morris. What the hell happened to his mustache? That is one of the creepiest cards I've ever seen. What did you do with Jack Morris? Because that is not him. That's real weird. John Roper, I've not said that name in a long time. There's Nixon. Donnie Elliott, Gabe White, and Bob Tewksbury. So we're going to get a box of those sometime soon. It's been a long freaking time since I've 94 Flair. And Paul L. has been really pissed off at me that I have not opened those yet again. So, Cheryl, awesome stuff. Thank you very much for sending those. You don't have to send me money for that last package. But if I can find out what else you collect, I'll try to hook you up with some other stuff next time. The next one we have is from Junior Lowden. He's from Oklahoma. And the best part about this, I'm going to try not to show his address on here. We'll cover it with Brian Fisher, I guess. And Jeff Bittiger. We'll double team this. So the next one, I love that it says Dr. John on here. I can't read the rest of it because of the label on there, but Dr. John, I should probably start going by that now. The Junk Wax Doctor. I'm going to change my name to that. The self-proclaimed Junk Wax Doctor. So inside of here, we have some goodies that are well concealed. Pushing buttons in the house is hoping to help the floor look more like the walls. Jonathan, thanks a lot, man. That is way too kind of you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need to get a couple more cases, and then I got to put some shelves up. I mean, it's coming along. You guys, is it worse than the last time you saw it, or is it better? That's probably kind of a dumb question. Dung beetle. Tango Victor says, Junk Wax Doctor just has a ring to it. Yeah, I kind of like that. The Junk Wax Doctor. It kind of falls in line with some other YouTubers I'm not really too fond of, that are very full of themselves and not very knowledgeable of the hobby. Junk Wax Doctor better than Junk Wax Genius. Rookie Card Messiah. That's glorious. Criterion Racer to House is I have an extra box 94 Flair Series 1 I'll send you. Lee, thanks a lot, man. Lee posted a video several days ago. If you have not seen that video or subscribed to him, please check him out. There's a link from Tango. Danny A says, John, you need a secretary to help you organize. So I need to hire, I guess I need a new Miss TPIA to come in here and just lay the hammer down and clean the place up, or help me clean the place up. So if you are that Miss TPIA and you're out there watching somewhere, then please inquire via email or slide my DMs, whatever you want to do. I'm just kidding about that. It sounds lame as hell. Other side. Hobby Armor. Top. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen these before. Misty PIA. Yeah, check out Criterion Racer, please. And Jonathan, too. Pushing buttons. I guess we haven't really talked much about your recovery from the auto accident, but please inform us on that. Hopefully everything's going all right. Lindsay Clark says, Bud Light present real men of genius. Today we salute you, Mr. Junk Wax Doctor. Does Sophia have a sister? I have no idea. I think so. Wally Moon's Unibrow says, new Miss TPI can be found on a bench in Southeast Asia. That's probably very true. We have some more Pee-wee's Playhouse goodies, Mr. Kites. Playhouse foldies. We did not. There's John B. the Genie again. So we have a continuation of the last mail day. I did not have this one. We didn't see this. So that's pretty freaking epic. And these are all very well covered up. We have some sort of custom card here. What is this? Is this the Beastie Boys? 1982 Topps design. I have never seen this one before. There was some chick I was talking to today that she told me like one of my pictures looked like a Beastie Boys album. So that's kind of ironic that we pulled the Beastie Boys 82 Topps rookie variation from 9 Pockets custom cards. That is pretty freaking sick. Is that who sent this? 9 Pockets? I didn't even really look so much. at the name, but that's not. I think he might have bought it off of Nine Pockets off of eBay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's pretty sick. Next up, we have Cherry, the wonderful, cheerful Cherry. Paul says, I remember the Beastie Boys were an unlockable team on NBA Street. Were they really? That is freaking awesome. Another Playhouse Foldies. These are sick. Oh, no. We have Assy McGee coming up here. What could that be? I see the $88 design. The plaid. Pee Wee Herman, rated rookie. Is that our Nine Pockets card? I feel like it might be. And it's updated too. Rubens died in July 2023 from cancer, a diagnosis which had been undisclosed to the public. Yeah, the world is far worse off without Paul Rubens and his beloved Pee Wee Herman. It seemed like everything really went downhill tenfold after Pee Wee left us. That card is freaking epic. Absolutely freaking epic. Something Assy McGee. What is this? Is this printed off the internet? Look how sick and epic that is. An Assy McGee pamphlet that I feel like I have to put in the background. If you have not watched the Assy McGee cartoon from Adult Swim, it was on Cartoon Network, the Adult Swim part of Cartoon Network that was like on like late at night back in the mid 2000s. What an epic freaking show Assy McGee was. A dirty cop that sounds a lot like Sylvester Stallone and is a heavy drinker and everything else. I'm sure if you like the sense of humor around here, then you will love Assy McGee. And the last card we have, Piece of the Resistance. What is this? Assy McGee, Kevin Bass, converted into an Assy McGee card. The new variation of Kevin Bass. The Assy McGee hybrid. Look how crazy this card is. There is so much going on with the holster and everything else. Assy, official blue ink Stig. That is sick. I'll put that in the background with all of the other Kevin Bass variations that we have here. Well, says heavy drinker. Where does the alcohol go? He literally, I think we all know where it goes. I'm not going to say it's not TPI After Dark yet. But I think we all can kind of form an idea. He smokes cigarettes, too, and everything else. Dearest Swashbuckling John, greetings and salutations. This is the guy that wrote you a couple months ago about how I sold my 86 Fleer from an in-ground pull. I had 5 Jordan rookie cards and 3 complete sets. I also sent a self-addressed stamp envelope for a Carmen card, which I have not received. You never received that. I've enclosed a few cards that that will need to be revealed one at a time. I do hope that these will increase the value of your PC. You know what? I'll have to save your address and resend that to you. I guess I'll send it to the address that's on here, but I'm not sure what would have happened with that. I sent it PWE, and PWE, there's no tracking, obviously, but I can send another one out tomorrow. It says, I do apologize for not sending a Zodiac-type cipher like 44-4 Also, why are you trying to shave off your fingerprints like John Doe in the movie Seven? In all seriousness, thank you for the great content. Love it. I understand that you're super busy cleaning your basement card room, but please send me a Carmen. I definitely did. I'll put another one in the mail, though. Maybe I'll send it in the bulk mail this time. I'm a little older than you, but do you remember the greatest show on TV, This Week in Baseball? I used to watch This Week in Baseball with Mel Allen. Yeah, that was a great show. I feel like it was on Saturdays. My brother would always watch it, and I would watch it when he was. Would you please share your Taco Bell order? We know you wash it down with Dragon Tea. P.S. Give Pee-wee a high five from me. Check out Nate Barkatse, the Tennessee Kid on Netflix. I don't know who that is, but you need a good name for all your TPIA fans, followers, friends. Your new friend, JR. Well, thank you very much for the letter here, JR, and everything that you sent. So Taco Bell order, typically I get a cheesy bean and rice burrito. Sometimes I get 2 if I feel like I'm being a fat slob. And I get 2 spicy potato tacos. And that is really it. I used to get a cheese quesadilla, but like my blood work and stuff wasn't that great. My cholesterol is high and stuff. And now it's good because I stopped eating Taco Bell every single day. So that's usually what I get, those couple of things. And I've gotten the same thing there for 20 years now. I never get tired of it. And I literally, before this video started, I made the quesadilla sauce. I made it myself. So we'll see if it's any good. I tasted so far; it tastes pretty good. You let all the flavors blend together overnight in the fridge. We'll see what it tastes like tomorrow. So I can make my own rice and bean burritos at home that are not as full of sodium as they are at Taco Bell. Although I do love it. Cards, Cars, and Guitars says, "Love this channel. You the man." Alton, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here. Jimmy White says, now I'm hungry. I'm hungry again for Taco Bell. What's that order come to price wise? If I don't buy a drink, it's like $5, something like that. Check out Cards, Cars, and Guitars channel. And Paul L also posted a link for Tree Trimmer 82, who's supposed to be redoing his studio, and he is going to be live very soon. So we're not going to miss that at all. But Alton, Cards, Cars, and Guitars is a good dude, so please subscribe to him if you have not done so already. He's getting kind of close to 1,000 subs. To see him reach that here pretty soon. The next one is from our buddy Chris Cooper in Cincinnati, Ohio. I didn't even know he was sending a package. Teddy Bear says the robot can join you after work. Yeah, I didn't see the robot today. I went through the drive-thru, and he was not there because I went in kind of late. Let me savagely tear this out from Chris Cooper and see what he sent. It is the Clayton Kershaw 2008 Topps Updates and Highlights. Is it called that set, or is it just called a Topps Update? I think it's Updated and Highlights from 2008. But this is the Kershaw that I sent Chris Cooper a while back to try to help me out with. So the big scandal that's been happening as of lately in the media, the PSA submission sent in was doctored by Kurt's Cards. Kurt's Cards is the card care kit that you buy. You submerge these in what is it? Is it no, I'm not gonna, it's some sort of solution. You literally soak the cards in solution, and then you kind of can mess with the edges and like almost essentially rebuild them. But I had sent this to him. I bought this for $10 at a flea market in Ohio, and I was like, "Hey, Chris, can you maybe help me fix this thumbnail print in there?" And I mean, it definitely does look a little bit better. He couldn't get it completely out, but I mean, with the glossiness on these, it's pretty freaking tough to do that. With older cards, with vintage, it's a lot easier, I guess. But the scandal of PCA or PSA, somebody sent a submission in that cards that were doctored by Kurt's Card Care, essentially, I guess, altered. There was was it a 53 Jackie Robinson? And I guess they just denied the entire submission because somebody posted like a video online, I think, of them doing this with this solution. And I guess that's how it came to be. And PSA is like, nope, we're not going to grade any of these. Or maybe they did grade them and then they just like, I don't know. I think they took them all off the website and just kind of canceled all the grades out once they found out about it. But that's the Kershaw. I figured for $10. I mean, Kershaw rookie typically is about $100 card. James Reynolds has rejected several subs from that order. Yeah, they definitely did that. They banned him for it because you are essentially altering your cards. But I guess they're going to be looking for that now. So if you have Kurt's Card Care and you mess around with the vintage cards and try to doctor them, they are going to be looking for people like you. But yeah, pretty crazy. So, but I figured for $10 for, I mean, basically $100 card, even though it has a thumbprint in it, I'm not going to pass on that. So I was hoping that Chris could salvage that somehow. He definitely did the best he could. It looks a little better than it did, but obviously will never be perfect. That glossy coating is kind of a pain. And we have two Hal Morris cards. One of my arch enemies from when I was a kid. This is probably the reason why my brother and I hated him. Not to mention his stint with the Reds, but this was probably where it all began. That smug and angry game face he had on. We probably interpreted that as, this guy looks like a real jerk. We hate him. So that's probably where it came from. And his 1990 score. And I have a lot of cards, autographs of players that I hated when I grew up, thanks to you guys. So I'll add this to that collection. Did not have Hal Morris yet. So Chris Cooper says, rookie autos. You can't beat that, man. That's pretty sick. I will take it. Jeff May says, for also following and supporting my cool friend Ken Knapzock on YouTube. Appreciate your supportive existence. Jeff May, thanks a lot, man. Jeff May is the man. He's the man behind a podcast and all kinds. He has a YouTube channel, a podcast that I actually was on a few months back, and some of you guys may have listened to that. Tango, if you could post a link to Jeff May's YouTube, he's always on there. breaking different boxes and product, and also his podcast where he featured a guy that I'm a big fan of, Ken Napzok, who does sports card ASMR. I think I've linked it a few times. I've mentioned him a few times. I just sent him a box full of packs recently to rip on his channel. And as far as I know, he's the only guy that takes old Beckett's and he goes through them and he opens old packs and looks up what the value was back in these years, which I freaking love. I always told myself I was going to do that on this channel because I have a crap ton of older Beckett's from my childhood. And obviously that was the way that you determine prices as a kid. And you always look forward to getting those, reading the articles, and looking at the what cards were on the rise, what cards were decreasing in value. It was freaking awesome. That's what I would do every morning with a bowl of cereal. Would be looking at Beckett. So Ken Napzok does that. He opens packs, looks up prices, tallies them up. It's a freaking awesome channel, Sports Card ASMR. Check him out if you have not already. Posts about a video or two a week, and he opens newer stuff too. But Jeff May, thank you very much for that, and for again for having me on your podcast. That was definitely a good time. Hopefully we can meet up sometime if I'm out in your area, neck of the woods in California. The next package we have is from Adam Rock. How good are the articles in Beckett? I mean, back then they were freaking awesome. I love reading like the hot rookies, the hot and the cold list, and all that stuff. Now, see, this Beckett was awesome, but I love these ones personally. I have a whole stack of these. This baseball card magazine is freaking awesome. The articles in this are pretty badasses. June 1989, you got Griffey here. Free cards came inside of here, which Beckett didn't really do so much. They did for a little bit, I guess, but Eric Davis, Joe Carter, the 59 design. But some of these articles are pretty sick, even to this day, to go read them. There was one I was reading that was like error cards people were talking about, and just, there was a lot of cool stuff. Dear Editor, error. In your February 1989 insert cards, on the back of Juan Samuel's card, you said he led the league in doubles with 15. I just want to let you know the record shows he led the league in triples with 15. I've never had my name in print before, so please print my letter. That's a little bossy. All right, we will. You're right, by the way. However, there will be no corrected version. The card will have no premium value as a result. So there's just like random cool stuff like that in this. And I think the price difference, or the prices were varied a little bit from Beckett to this one, but it's so freaking cool. Puckett's rookie, 85 tops, $9 back in '89. Donnie Baseball, second year, was $10. Clemens was $10, and the highest card in the set, 15. The Mark McGuire, one true rookie. FC meaning first card. True rookie. They put FC in here, not RC, but. Super cool magazine. Look at all these free cards you got. But so I think I bought these for like $1 or $2 a piece, a big stack of them, because I don't know, they're freaking awesome. I always told myself I was going to make a video going through these at some point in time. Robert Springs says Tough Stuff is an awesome price guide. Tough Stuff was awesome too. So there's a whole bunch. I literally have a whole freaking boatload of these price guides that feature different players on the cover that a lot of us probably collected. Molitor, Gaetti, Schmidt. But this one's also from '89. Sheffield rookie on the cover. Ricky Jordan. So cool, though. But, yeah, once I saw Ken Napzok was doing that, I'm like, this is sick. This guy is doing exactly what I want to do. So, and he incorporates humor along with cards, which we all know how I like that around here. So this next one's from Adam Rock. I don't feel like we see Adam Rock around this channel all too much, but it says, I hope this finds you well and that you find great joy in these cards. It should be very fitting for Mailbag Monday. I can't thank you enough for all the great content you have provided over the years and continue to provide the TPIA collecting community. My cards were nicely tucked away in my closet for many years until I found TPIA back in 2020. Since that time, my collection has been reborn and many great memories have been brought back to life from my childhood collecting days. Not to mention, most importantly, the many great new personal friendships that have been built as a result of this group. You guys watching know who you are. And somebody said, Jay Chucky says, what is on the list of videos you wanted to make but haven't made yet? Oh, there's a whole bunch. Paul L. could tell you all about them. Adam Rock. Yeah, from the Beastie Boys. Maybe is it the same guy? It very well may be the same guy. I do have a couple tough stuffs, but I have no idea where they're at. I was always a Beckett guy back then, although I did like those. Well, that is my pleasure to add this one and only auto to your collection. This is a TTM auto that is authentic right from him that I sent myself. I would have had it slabbed by the major companies, but after phone calls to them, they all declined slabbing it like this. Is this Dennis Cook? So this is as custom should be for the group. Look closely at the serial number. I'm no graphic designer. It's my first time ever personally slabbing a card, so don't judge it too hard. Hopefully it'll make some cameo appearances every so often in TPI videos, and you can't forget 88 Donruss rack packs with this TPIA favorite on top. Is that going to be, who's it going to be? Just a little extra enjoy. Feel free to rip it. I picked it up at the LCS for $1. Thank you again for all you do from all of us. Keep the great content rolling. Best wishes, Adam Rock. Old school cards. Okay. Adam Rock, thank you in advance for whatever goodies are wrapped tightly. Paul L says Vicente Palacios. Is it Vicente Palacios? Is it going to be Al Padrique? Who will it be on the rack pack that is so tightly wrapped up? Or Jose Lind? Jay Chucky's updated rookie box video. I need to make one, but my rookie boxes are scattered. I have rookies scattered everywhere, as you can see on the floor, and treasure trove of goodies. It's got to be Jose Lind, I think. I thought about Sammy Stewart, too. That looks like Lind right there. That is definitely a Jose Lind rookie, dead center. Somebody else sent me a Jose Lind 88 Topps rack, or he is on the center, too, and I have it. Lind was my favorite player there for quite a few years in the early 90s. Great defensively, but offensively it was not really a sight to see. John Shelby and Kirk McCaskill, and this was $1.29 back in 1988, but did not have one of these Lind 88 Donruss, so that's pretty freaking sick. 44 says, Whittle Whoop, Cart Narcs, I'm going to need you to put your cart back, sir. We have a something taped up here. This is going to be an Adam Rocks. Oh no, I called it. I freaking called it. One of the most epic cards of all time that you saw probably first here. I like to say that, and I like to think that too, but I've been seeing a lot of these epic cards that we have really put the spotlight on this channel. I've seen them surface on different card pages. This is one of those that has been showcased since the beginning of time on this channel, and one that has had me laughing ever since I first saw it in 1993. But this is this is a custom TPIA slab. How freaking sick is this? Copyright Adam Rock, old school cards, the iconic Dennis Cook, homicidal maniac that he freaking signed, DNA certified TTM auto grade. TPIA Minty Auto 10. Paul L is going to love that. That is absolutely freaking epic. Since PSA, of course, we know that they wouldn't actually slap this card upside down like we all wish that they would. So this is even better. We have the TPIA graded Dennis Cook that is freaking autographed. That's so sick, man. That is freaking awesome. That will go in the background next to the JC rookie card and the $2,000 Brian Fisher, the Rasputin rookies that have just come to light. This creepy plastic head of Michael Jordan that doesn't really look like him that much from Space Jam that I paid $2 for. For whatever reason, felt compelled to buy this. It almost looks like it's a chocolate bar that I could just take and eat. But the list, this will be added to the collection of all the goodies that will forever be enshrined in the background on this channel. So that's epic, Adam. Thank you so much, man. Very, very cool idea. I think we have one more package left. This is it. We're down to the nitty gritty, as Corey would say. And this has some sort of paperwork along with it. What the hell is this? From Dave Miniacci. Dave Miniacci is no stranger to this channel, so let's see what Dave sent. I guess this video is dragging on. I apologize. That's why I didn't want to do a standard, because there were a good bit of more packages sent than the normal. Let's see what we have inside of here from Dave. I don't know if Dave's watching or not, but Dave, we salute you wherever you may be. I apologize if that made it sound like you're dead. Dave is still very much alive. We have a slew of packs. James Reynolds says, nah, dude, the longer the better. Pause. Well, in that case, perhaps we should open a case of 90 Fleer after this and go hunting for the Cal Ripken error card. So we have some random slides of paper, Marlboro and PBR cameos. We have some offensive signage, I guess. John, swashbuckle your way through this. Dave Miniacci. So we have some slabs of notebook paper. We got G.I. Joe pack, which I have a bunch of these, but I don't think I've ever opened them. This is pretty sick. Indiana Jones sealed pack. That's pretty freaking awesome. Did not have one of those. Forgive me in advance if I don't open this, because I kind of like that. I'm going to put that in my wax collection. Oh, no. Umpire cards. I saw these somewhere else. And I was like, I want to open a box of those. They're so ridiculous. And even the wrappers are ghetto as hell. What? It looks like a candy bar wrapper. I'm obsessed with that. Beanie Baby trading cards. that I don't think those ever caught on. We have a urine stain top loader. The $6 price tag on it. Eventually, or at some point, evidently, it had a 1976 card inside of there. A Phil Necro 78 miscut with a Marlboro billboard in the background. We love that around here. And it's a miscut on top of it. So even better, Kevin Bass in some sort of poop pants. One of one wood grain pants. The craze continues with the Kevin Bass parallels. Now we have wood grain pants to go along the border. So we'll put that in the background next to the Assy McGee Kevin Bass parallel. Absolutely epic. Pee-wee's Playhouse Fun Pack. I never have seen these in my life until the last week. And Tom Bergmeyer. We got a PBR symbol in the background, the 78. So that's pretty sick too. Necro. We got some offensive signage. Bassy McGee. We'll open the Pee-wee pack first, I guess. Although I want to keep it sealed, but might as well, as some people would say, see what we have in this Pee-wee pack to go along with all the other Pee-wee things that I've been receiving. Paul's eventually we're going to need a Kevin Bass pants collection video. That's very true. And this is definitely a new one. Did not see this one out of all the packs I opened from Joseph C. Never watched that video on Indiana Jones knockoffs. You know what? I did not see that. What was it? What was it on? Pee-wee's Real Cool Secret Disguises. Push out card. You know what? I had one of these and I tried to do it, push the nose hole out, and it was way too small. So I ended up not doing that. But we got some tattoos here as well. Some Pee-wee tattoos. I think these are some new ones. Make that freaking full sleeve or some neck tats we have. Cool Cats pounding out the beat, and we're responding with our feet. Mikey G's in the house. You're missing all the freaking fun. JC said, I'm officially obsessed with these Pee-wee cards. They're sick, man. Hole in one, what? Sounds dirty. We saw this one last time. What position are you playing? Right field, left? Yeah, left out. With Terry the Pterodactyl and some stickers. I don't have the Pee-wee DVD series. I feel like I need to get that. And Zombie is the motion card, number 11. Jeff May, thanks for hanging out, man. Always a pleasure. Please check out Jeff May's channel. Also check his podcast out. Listen to the podcast that I was on, the one Ken Napzok was on, and make sure you subscribe to him. Also, you guys, very, very good dude. Thank you for hanging out again, man. Always a pleasure. 2 packs of G.I. Joe's Beanie Babies. I'm very obsessed with the umpire cards. I feel like I need to rip into those last, but I need to see what these are all about. These came out in '98. Photos from the Beanie Baby Handbook. Not affiliated with Ty, which is the company that made. Oh shit, we got pardon my language. We have some odds on here. Bonus card odds are 1 in 18 packs. Prize card odds 1 in 1,600. What are the prize cards? I must freaking know. I'm obsessed with these. Join today and receive our music CD free. There are all kinds of promoting happening with this pack wrapper already. I must see these. Legs the Frog. As if Beanie Babies couldn't be any more boring, they made cards with just pictures of them on it. Patty the Platypus. These action shots of them propped up on a shelf. Pinches the Lobster. These are so boring that I'm obsessed with them. I don't know who the hell would ever collect these, but Splash the Orca Whale. Like, do people send these to PSA? We got to look on eBay and see if there's like any very valuable cards and Beanie Babies. And I wonder what a box of these costs. Bronte, the Brontosaurus, but they're so boring. I don't know if I can open a whole box of them. Leslie Clark says, please put these in your mystery packs. Rex, the Tyrannosaurus, Steg the Stegosaurus, and Quacker without wings. That's like the saddest card and the most morbid card I've ever seen. You couldn't have given him wings? He just has nothing. That's messed up. That's very, very messed up and sadistic. But there's no number of refractors in there, James. We have these G.I. Joe cards. I don't think I've ever opened these either. Mikey G says, hey, John, thanks for Mattingly Cello. Absolutely, Mikey. Yeah, anytime I see stuff like that, I try to put it aside for you. And I have some other Mattingly stuff that has surfaced that I will put aside for you. The ultimate Donnie Baseball collector, Mikey G. Paul L says, Quacker without wings. Yeah, that's so weird. Andrew F says, it's that Bronte rookie card. I feel like those are mostly all rookies. Paul F says that the Dino Beanie Babies are worth a fortune. Are they really? Mutilated stuffed duck kids. That's what I'm saying. It's so weird. Heavy metal. G.I. Joe cards, Gung Ho. I definitely have these laying around in boxes and probably on the floor from different collections that I bought. But since we can't have a G.I. Joe video, we might as well look at some G.I. Joe cards. Imagine the poor kid at school. I can't. I'm overly excited for these umpire cards. Adam S has never touched air. That's right. Automatically all PSA 10s because they never freaking touched air. Quackers reminds me of a cartoon my kids watch called Breadwinners. You know, I feel like I remember that, but I don't know if I ever watched it. Red Star. The mobile battle tank. Cobra Commander. That's a pretty sick card, though. Tell me that's not pretty sick. Check that out. Out of all the ones we've seen so far, Cobra Commander, I think, takes the cake. On a roll. These boxes aren't too expensive. I feel like you usually get a box of these for, I don't know, maybe like 30, 40 bucks. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for the last hour, we've been waiting to open this pack. Bonus cards, puzzle game, collect and redeem all 4 specially marked Al Barlick puzzle cards with the NL logo on back and win a limited edition 18x24 Al Barlick commemorative Litho Plus Al Barlick bonus card. How many times do you put Al Barlick in one sentence? 3 times in one sentence. All right, this should be pretty epic. $1 he paid for this. Somebody, we need to get a box of these. Are they on eBay? Because I'm going to buy one immediately. And while we're at it, we're going to open a box of 3 bros. Angel Hernandez his way. That'd be sick. I need an Angel Hernandez card. I don't know what his future is going to look like because everybody seems like everyone's tired of his crap. Like, fed up with him. I think I have seen a couple of these. All kinds of propaganda on this ghetto freaking rapper. So Larry Young starts it off. Durwood Merrill. I can't say these are very exciting, but all the corners are dinged up, though. Dave Phillips. Terry Tata. What year are these from? Gotta be from the early 90s. Doesn't say. It does not say on here. Jim Quick. This must be part of the puzzle. Puzzle piece number 2. No idea. There's no copyright date on here. Terry Cooney, Ted Hendry. But a whole lot going on in these cards. I'm looking for offensive signage. I don't really see any. Oh, look at that. We got one. We got a Marlboro billboard in the background on that one. Sick. Put that in the offensive signage collection. Did not expect to find one in this pack, but we'll take it. It said 1990 in the wrapper. I guess it did. I completely overlooked that, but 1990 umpire cards. Literally a candy bar wrapper. I am absolutely obsessed with these cards, and I want to track down a freaking case of these immediately. But again, another freaking epic mail day. Thank you guys all so much for sending all that glorious stuff in, and for you guys at home watching, I appreciate you. Tomorrow night, I'll be back with, I know I said tonight, but we'll do this tomorrow since we're already going on an hour. But we will open the home run hunt from Trash Bag Wax tomorrow night. It'll be a standard video. And Wednesday, I'll be back for a $1 auction, selling off all kinds of goodies and all kinds of debauchery will be had. No doubt about it. So Once again, thank you guys all very, very much. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you back tomorrow.